Hello, toy lovers. What is up? It's another episode of Shockana Toy Reviews. I'm Wilson.
I'm Berg.
And what are we reviewing this episode, Berg? It's different. It's not really a toy. Sort of, maybe.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
We are reviewing Perfect Effects, Perfect Combiner PC-09 Upgrade Kit's military version, which is basically make Bruticus, who sucks, into
That's the box. Bye.
not sucks. The end.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the Hasbro, basically with the kit. So with this kit, you get new feet and new hands. Better articulated hands with fingers and bigger feet that can actually help them stand. And they're articulated, they move side to side. With the Hasbro ones, you get this. They look like feet, I guess.
Basically, what happens is you
want to move them to the front too.
Small feet and big hands to normal sized hands and bigger feet that look right. So there's more, so you can stand better. They're better articulated. They look better.
Yeah.
It makes them about 1/4 of an inch taller. And he can do metal fingers. He can
do metal fingers. He can, the one drawback is he can't hold shockwave like this. You'd have to modify shockwave and cut off the extra peg on shockwave, the front one, right?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I want to cut apart my toys. We'll see. It's not that big a deal to me, really.
There are plenty of other guns he can have. He doesn't need to have shockwave, which he's never had in the comics, to the best of my knowledge.
No, it's not that big a deal.
It's a fan service thing that Wilson would love, but he does.
No one else cares about.
But he likes metal fingers better.
Yeah. There's another cool thing that we'll show next. Not only can you use these feet and hands in combined mode, but like the other Perfect Effect feet, they also turn into guns for the individual robots. We'll show that next.
And they don't look stupid like the Hasbro ones where there's a giant block gun.
Yeah.
They look nice.
No, they look awesome.
We'll be right back.
All right, and here they are. As you can see, boom. Big, giant guns.
As opposed to...
whatever this is.
Yes.
Or what were you? Sorry.
I was going to say crappy gun.
That too. But yeah, so it's real simple. The foot splits in half, and then they just like fold around like that into this. They look great. The paint, I think, on these ones are even better. This is the hand. The hands actually just fold. Each hand becomes one gun. They just fold in half. I don't like the handguns as much as the feet. It's been like that with all the Perfect Effect hands. These ones look better because not only are they steel, but the mold actually looks more gun-like, and the
steel
handle,
in color. They're not actually steel.
Oh yeah, sorry. The handle, which is the thumb, actually looks better, and they look less finger-y, which is kind of rude sounding. I like it.
I don't know.
So yeah, they actually look like guns. So they like a gun. So more points for these ones on that. As you can see over here, this looks awesome. The way he holds it and everything looks great. The one negative with these is Onslaught can't really hold them due to his wheels. He can't hold them that great.
So you turn around.
I understand that, but if you want him to hold that way, he can do it sort of at a slant if you can get it in there. I don't even have the patience to do it. Or you can try and get it in. Or you can do it like that. That, I don't know.
I would do the other hand.
Yeah. Even if you want to do it on the other hand, it still looks kind of stupid.
And then the other peg. There you go. Yeah.
But that's not the peg you're supposed to use it for. That's the foot. That's the peg that goes in the foot. Or yeah, to peg it in.
5mm port.
I don't what?
5mm port.
What about it?
That's what all the pegs are.
I don't care.
Okay. See? You can hold it with both pegs.
No, he's not holding it with that one. He's holding it with the peg he's supposed to hold it with.
Yes.
It looks stupid, right? Thanks. Yep, see? So. Hey, Berg, what did you just find out?
What I just found out is the reason Wilson was having trouble having him hold it with this hand is because he has a little tiny tab that you use to transform into Bruticus. That tab is not on this hand. Without that tab, it fits right in and it looks great. You can hold it just fine. It's still a little heavy for my loose, floppy elbows and joints, but it looks awesome. So there you go, fans. The more you know.
Don't give Onslaught these ones. You can, but I suggest not to. Berg says you can, but you can do it the wrong way. So, it's up to you. What do you think?
I think there's going to be a lot of editing in this 3-minute video. They look great as feet and hands. This looks great as a gun. It looks like a giant minigun. I'm not going to use them for that. I'm just going to use them for hands and feet. Swindle's little gun that he comes with, I think, looks a million times better than either one of these with Swindle. Swindle's in it. Even though he's a bigger character in this version, I don't need him to ever have a giant railgun type thing. I
haven't tried it yet, but I think these actually do look pretty good on Onslaught in vehicle mode. From pictures I've seen. I'll have to try it. That looks kind of cool. Yeah.
So, they look cool. They are out of the Devastator, Defensor, Superion, all the different ones they've done. These are my favorite sculpt, and these are the only ones I think that actually have two-tone paint. I think all the other ones are solid.
Superion's got two-tone. He's got white. Actually, he's got white and silver.
White and silver.
Yeah.
Well, these have white. These have gray, silver, red. Really, really nice. I really dig them as feet and hands.
They're awesome.
That is the sole purpose I spent money on them. I would recommend them if you want your guy to be taller and better stable and look more proportionate, less like a gorilla hands, and tiny feet.
And these ones also even have an added bonus. They come with a little, is that felt, I guess? The pad here?
Little rubber pad.
Yeah, a little rubber pad for stabilization, so they won't even slide around.
They don't slide on your slipper
yeah,
cables.
It's awesome. Just really, like, they've upgraded their upgrade, and it's just amazing. I really, these ones are, I love the other ones. These ones are miles ahead.
Yeah, they're really great. I highly recommend them.
Well, why don't we compare them to the old ones? Do you want to take a look at the old ones?
Let's take a look.
Here they are, side by side. As you can see, these are the Superion Perfect Effect hands, Perfect Effect feet. A little bit different. Hollow bits there. Just plain white. You know, just kind of tubes. That's what they look like. You know. As opposed to these things, which look like robot metal beasts.
Or robot metal fingers.
Yeah, beast hands though. Like
beefy,
manly hands.
Yes.
Also, these are the feet for the normal Perfect Effect up till now. The mold that they've been using for everybody is just the standard one. On the back, actually, the white ones have been the ones that have looked the best, considering they've used more than one coat of or shade of paint or color of paint, I guess. I actually like the black ones, but the white ones look best with Superior. Again, this mold's better, and the paint's a lot better. And in case you're wondering, this is the Perfect Effect upgrade head and chest set for Superion as well.
And you should mention that Bruticus has special knees and shoulders.
He has extension ports. These are Scramble Core. If you go to scramblecore.com, I believe, there's special 3D printed extension ports to make them larger and taller and just look better, I think, personally. That's the way I like my Bruticus to look, is huge.
Yeah, you should rub him a little bit.
I do sit and rub him a lot at night. I can't help it. It's why my arm tends to is really hairy. I don't. You can see it, but my mom says I should stop.
It's hairy palms, not hairy arms. Your mom's wrong.
Well, that's when you masturbate. It's when you're rubbing Bruticus that you get the hairy arms. Didn't you learn anything?
I did not. I learned this won't be in the film.
So overall, what would you rate? What would you rate them at?
I would give them 4 out of 5 hammers.
4 out of 5?
Yes.
Yeah. I would totally agree with you.
They would. I would give them more if the handgun, when the hand turned into guns, looked a little better. They still just look like folded out fingers.
Yeah.
They're not very convincing as guns, but
yeah.
The sculpt and the paintwork on these new ones compared to the previous however many sets there were, infinitely better. I love the design. I really wish they'd all were different rather than just changing the color. I realize that's not going to happen, but I would totally buy white ones of these for Superior.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Pretty much everything you said. 4 out of 5. Just, I mean, these were made just for Bruticus, so that's why they look so good for him. But like you said, if they, hopefully, I would like to see them from now on just use this as their standard mold.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
When they do a Victorian or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
We'll see what upgrade kit she gets.
They all get upgrade kits now. It's like they know Hasbro's gonna f something up some way. So that's been it for this episode of Shock and Awe. It's a little different. Let us know what you think. If you have any of these upgrades, if you're interested, comment below. You can follow me on Twitter at Scabs. Where can
You can follow me at Raggy Foe Smasher.
You want to point a little more to the blank space here in real life that's going to be filled up on the video screen. Thank you. God, that's so distracting. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
You're going to say thanks to Steve at Majorspoilers.com.
Sure, thanks, Steve, at Majorspoilers.com. That's been it for this episode. Until then,